Picked it up this morning at 5:30. The place is only open from 7 a.m. to 1 p.m. and we will not be there until 11 tonight. So more than likely what's going to happen is we're going to have to roll into town, park, and then deliver in the morning. So there's that, which is okay, which means we'll stop and get a shower and get cleaned up and somewhere along the way. But anyways, I just thought it was kind of cool. It was all foggy and eerie looking, and it's just the way it is in Oregon. This morning it was super foggy as well. Sorry, I had to move my visor. And it just is like patchy, very patchy. Anyways, so just wanted to say good morning. Do a quick check-in. Not going to have a lot to say today, because not a lot's been going on since yesterday. I haven't listened to the news. In fact, I've been listening to a new podcast called My Brother, and Me. Crack me up. It's three brothers. They're hilarious. If you get bored, want to check something out, comedy, there you go. My Brother, and Me. I listen to it on Spotify. I guess it's available also on Apple Music. It's funny. They're goofy. My kind of comedy, you know. And it's an advice show, and so they read questions and then give goofy advice. It's funny. Let's see what else. I don't have another ride out yet, but today is March 1st, the end of first quarter. I think second quarter starts today, so freight should start flowing a little bit better. We should start getting a little bit longer rides, a little more frequent offerings, which is good because like we got done last night. I was expecting to have another load come in before we delivered last night, and it didn't. We ended up delivering, and I had to call the planners, like, hey, I need to keep moving. I need something else, and so they found me this ride. It was 100 miles to the pickup, and then like 750 miles for the delivery. So it's not our normal. We're normally doing like 1,500 to 2,500 miles as a team. So this is a little solo run. It's okay. At least it keeps us running and keeps money flowing. So especially after our big purchase we did the other day. Speaking of which, so I told you in my last video that I spent that money on that, they call it a battery generator, I think. So the name of the company is Lion Energy, and the device that I purchased is a Safari XP maybe? Safari, I don't know, anyhow, it's the 200 watt inverter with the battery. And I was looking at this because they also have a so the unit itself has 100 watts, 100 watt hours or something like that. And then you can purchase a battery that plugs into the back, a battery pack that is 248 watt hours. So it, together gives you 300 watt hours. So I don't know a whole lot about that. I'm just kind of reading up on it, was watching some videos, looking at everything. But this guy that did a review on this, he has a cabin. He wanted to push and see how far he could go with before it started to complain or have a problem. He had like bistro lights, 2 strings of bistro lights on the outside. Inside he had every light on. Now I will tell you that all of his lights were LEDs. so not quite as power consuming, but 48 lights in all on, plus the TV, plus his computer, plus his refrigerator was running, plus his stove, which his girlfriend was cooking, but it was a gas stove, but of course it still has the igniter and the timers and all that stuff. Plus he ran a full-size microwave to heat up water while all this is going, and he finally pushed it to like 2001 watts or 2100 watts or something like that, and it still ran. Beautiful, beautiful. So, you know, the thing looks pretty awesome. If anybody's interested in information on it, let me know. I'll send it to you. But if you're a person that likes to go out and do camping or RVing or something, I definitely say that this is something you should look into. Now, I will tell you that I got mine at Costco, and after doing some research, we got a steal-in deal. Because we got the unit, and with that came 3 solar panels that are 600 watts that charges it in direct sunlight, and it only takes an hour and a half to charge. Or if you're using it and while it's charging, it can also help generate that electricity while it's charging. Now I don't know, I'm still trying to understand, you know, how long this 300 watt hours are, whatever this thing is, but he said that they watched a movie, did dishes, made dinner, blah blah blah, all this stuff for like 5 hours, and then he turned it off to go to bed, and he switched over, because what he does is he disconnects from the grid and turns this on, and then before he goes to bed, he'll connect back to the grid, and using the AC plug in, this will charge in an hour and a half. We charged ours in an hour because it already had some charge when we opened it, just on our inverter. We plugged it into the truck and charged it. So, I mean, if you are working at a work site that doesn't have electricity, so he sanded his, he's doing projects and stuff in this cabin that he purchased, and it's all hardwood floor. He did 10 hours using power tools sanding the floors before he had to recharge this unit. So again, and he had the unit plus the battery backup, so, or the extra battery power. So he had the 300 hours, kilowatt hours, whatever. It's pretty good. I mean, that's really good. So if you were at a work site and you needed power, yeah, a lot of people are like, well, I can just have a generator. Yeah, but with this, I don't have to worry about fuel. I don't have to worry about the noise. I don't have to worry about, you know, hauling fuel. It's 45 pounds is what the unit weighs, and it has 2 handles. It's very, very easy to move. Under normal circumstances, it has 1 fan that runs, and it's quiet. When it gets up to you know, higher usage, it has another fan that keeps it cool, and it's still quiet. So especially if you're like in an RV park, you don't want your generator running, disturbing your neighbors at night. So I mean, this would be perfect, you know, at night or whatever. Now I don't know a whole lot, you know, being from Arizona, I don't know a whole lot about how that's going to work with with an AC. I don't know, but now I'm really wishing that I picked up that battery, that extra battery pack, because I was looking online. The battery pack alone, if I purchase it online, it's gonna be $1,400. I think that at Costco, to get that included was going to be like an extra $600. So less than half of what it's going to cost me to get this online. So that's okay though. I got the main unit, and that's the cool thing. It's going to do what I need it to do for now. But anyways, so there's information on that. It's a little bit too big to keep in the truck, which which we have an inverter, so we really don't need it in the truck. It's more for out of the truck. But yeah, there's that. So yeah, it's super foggy still. Yeah, so I don't know. I guess that's about it. Just wanted to drop in and say hey, drop an update, let you guys know where we're headed. No information yet after this load, after we drop this load, where we're going to be, but we'll pick that up tomorrow. So anyhow, y'all be safe. Make sure that you're masking up, washing your hands, social distance. I love y'all. See you later.